Hello everyone, my name is Tony. Today I'm going to review this video. Hey everybody, welcome to this A2 English listening practice video. You can use this video to train your listening and comprehension of the speak. You ready? So today I'm going to talk about reading. For some people, this is a great topic, and for other people, this might be a boring topic. I really like reading, so this is the topic that I like talking about. So first, let's talk about different genres or books. First, we have difference between fiction and non-fiction. I'm more of a fiction reader, but obviously read some non-fiction books too. This is a category. Some of the genres include self-help books, biography, political books, and many books about scientific fields and study. I think that nowadays many adults are starting to read more non-fiction than fiction. When I ask my students what type of books they read, they usually tell me that they read about their line of work. Reading is a great way to improve your knowledge in your field and of work. Also, I know a lot of people love reading self-help books because they want to improve their life. Okay, so moving on to fiction book, there are many different genres. One of my favorite is mystery. I love mystery novels. I say my favorite author in the genre is Agatha Christie. In case you haven't heard her, she is actually the best-selling novelist of all time. More people have bought her novels than any other author's novels. The reason why I like Agatha Christie books is that she is really good at keeping the answer to mystery a secret. You have no idea what is going to happen in the end, so it's always very satisfying for the reader. I really like literary fiction, which is a fiction that many students have to read during high school. Usually in high school, students don't like to read these books, but I always like them. They're a little deeper and more complicated, but I also find them satisfying. I really enjoy reading the great American authors of the past, such as Ernest Hemingway, John Steinbeck, William Faulkner, and others like that. Ernest Hemingway in particular is one of my favorite authors. Other genre that I'm interested in is the Western genre. I always love stories about the Wild West of late 18th to early 800s to early 900s in the US, and I also like more modern westerns. Some of my favorite authors in the genre include Zane Grey, Lewis, Lamore, and Cormac MC Carty. I think that not many people like westerns, but for me they're super fun. I know that many people prefer fantasy books like Harry Potter and Game of Thrones, but I don't really like them. I usually prefer more realistic novels. Okay, now let's talk about how you can read to learn a language. This is a great improve your English. Get yourself some interesting books in English. In my opinion, reading in your target language is the best method for learning that language. However, it's important that you choose reading material that you can understand at your level. If you're at a beginner, don't try to read advanced level books. Get yourself some children's books. For example, I'm learning French, so I try to read a little bit French every day. I just started a novel that's fairly easy but also really interesting for me, so I learn and have fun at the same time. This is a key to learn English. If you have any recommendations for easy English books, you can write them in the comments so other English learners can check them out. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for listening and goodbye.